how is it expressed? Whether you're falling or flying, you're dancing or you're driving, moving in your dreams feels very real. And I see it agreed because our brain also agrees. When image the minds of sleeping subjects, researchers have found that the same brain areas are activated when we are sleeping and when we are moving in our dreams or when we are moving in our real life. Yeah, actually nervous, but never mind. So let me start. Ice cream mountains, cats, sheep, clowns, dying, killing. What? What? Dreams, actually. Yes, dreams. We all dream, right? But have you ever thought why, what, and how is this like even relevant? But for starters, I should tell you that I am not going to talk about the philosophical approach on dreams. Like follow your dreams and make them come true and all those. Most of them have spoken, but I am here to talk about a bit more psychological things. Yeah, what's the psychology that's in the play here? And why do we dream? What might be the possible reasons for why we dream, right? Uh, so, let's start. But what is dreaming? And what are we during dream? See, these are a few crazy things I'm gonna say now. Is it like we all have, dissociative personality disorder? Two personalities? And in our dreams, we just see what the other personality does. Yeah, I watched Moon Knight, never mind. But is it like, or is it like a movie? Is it like a movie that's projected on your internal eyelid through a retina? So, by that means, technically, you are binge watching your memories the whole night. Wow, I mean, the list of such scenarios can go on and on as long as we keep talking about it, but without further ado, let's dive into this dreamy world. Now, a dream, in technical way, is a sequence of emotions, thoughts, behaviors, and sensations that occur in a person's mind during sleep. Now, a bit technical part again. Any sensation requires a stimuli to respond. This word you might already have heard of. And in our dreams, these are internal. We can see, feel, hear, talk, touch, taste, do literally anything in our dreams except being conscious. So it is the memory system. The memory system that powers our dream. Now, before we ponder upon a few theories about why we dream and all the technical part, yes, I'm gonna do it, but we should know when we dream, right? We all sleep every day. But we don't know how our sleep is technically. Our sleep is divided into four main stages, a few of might know. Awake sleep, light sleep, deep sleep, and rapid eye movement sleep. Keep an eye on the last one. It's important. We mostly see dreams in the deep sleep and the rapid eye movement sleep phase. We mostly wake up after 1 hour seeing our dream, or sometimes we even wake up from our dreams as a sudden. Now, there are a bunch of theories, a lot of theories about why we dream, what possibly a dream is. But further ado, let's start, and I'm gonna start off with the psychoanalyst Sigmund Freud's theory. A very few of you might have heard his name. Sigmund Freud's theory. Yes. So according to Sigmund Freud, dream represents our subconscious longings, our behaviors. It is the collection of a daily conscious memory that comes together. Just like I said, the movie thing, of course it's just a theory, it's not a movie. But yes, and not just that, our dreams can have symbolic meanings. Example, if you are seeing a dream, and in a dream, you just failed a test, a maths test, horrible test. So that basically represents about your low self-esteem and low confidence. Dreams interpretations are used in such way, even today. Like this is a very, very good method to diagnose, and dream interpretations are a good way to diagnose your psychological attributes. Even today, your dream represents your unconscious desires. Moving further, a very technical theory, but then I'll stop with technical part. There's a very important theory known as the self-organizing system theory. It says that our sleeping brain is a self-organizing system. It does not take part in our daily conscious life. Our brain is a fascinating thing, we all might agree. And it's not just a part of like a conscious life at all. It creates limitless scenarios. It does take You know, signals are there in our brain. We all know there are signals in our brain. It's too scientific, I know, but yes. There are signals in our brain, and in our brain, these signals fire. And sometimes these signals come comparatively into a relative narrative during our sleep. This is what we call dream. They represent our physiological and psychological attributes. Again, fine, this is just too much psychology for you all to comprehend. I get it, and there are a very few of you, never mind. But let's look at more basic theories now. We dream to keep our brain working. Have you ever thought that dreams can be linked to your brain's working? Of course, because they are in the brain, but we dream to keep our brain working because we can never ever stop our brain from working on its own. Dream is like a power off situation in our mobile phones. We all have mobile phones, we all power switch it off, but it's never really switched off. All the functions are still happening, right? And it's just a screen saving basically. So dream is like the unconscious mind taking over, and all the essential functions are still being done. Yes. And moving forward, there's this very good theory, that primitive instinct rehearsal theory. I should start by saying, we dream to survive. What a classic movie title, doesn't that sound like? Actually, according to this theory, that scary dream where you're running from a clown, that scary dream where you're running from a boo-boo baba or something, that's actually your mind's way of making you ready for such situations. Yes, according to this theory, we are basically practicing our survival skills in our dream. Yes. Moving forward, comedy of sleep. Lord, what's that? Comedy of sleep? Like, calm down a little. So John Steinbeck, a very great guy, very good psychologist, he analyzed that our mind creates limitless scenarios, and we call them dreams. Yes. And this is a product of this amazing comedy of sleep. And dreams not only help us think, but dreams also help us heal our cognition in decision making. And dreams help us in problem solving. So dreams help us in quite a lot of things. We don't really realize the importance of dreams. Okay, this dream word is getting too repetitive. I know, right? But now that we know it, how is it expressed? You know, whether you're falling or flying, you're dancing or you're driving, moving in your dreams feels very real. And I see it agreed, because our brain also agrees. When image the minds of sleeping subjects, researchers have found that the same brain areas are activated when we are sleeping and when we are moving in our dreams, or when we are moving in our real life. So basically, are dreams real, or is it just our mind's way of tricking us to sense that they are real? What actually is a dream? I'm still so confused about that. Yes, because you know another thing, because we forget a dream as soon as we wake up. How many of you, like there will be very few, that remembers your dream from 2 days ago or even today's dream? We dream every day. It's not like we don't dream. We dream every day, but we forget. So we don't. Sometimes we even are like, oh, I didn't dream today. But we dream every day. We just tend to forget. And that is why we don't know much about our dreams. Also, we cannot control our dreams. Never. We cannot control our dreams. Because most people don't know what they're doing in their dreams because they cannot control it. But there's always a but to it. There's a thing known as lucid dreaming. A few of you might be aware of lucid dreaming. You know, in lucid dreaming, a person is basically aware that he or she is dreaming. Wow, like, if I would be lucid dreaming, I would be like roaming on the streets of America one time and then going to Germany, all that. But lucid dreaming, how does it happen? What's the process behind lucid dreaming? So it's basically connected to, yes, the rapid eye movement sleep. And a very important idea known as false awakenings. False awakenings, this basically says that you are awake in your dreams and you are awake in your sleep, but you're still sleeping, your eyes are closed. You have all the control. What are you doing? This is what lucid dreams feels like. So dreams have a process, and that's something. I mean, yes, that's something. But you know, there can be even more variations to this dreamy world. That was too much science. And there still be science if we ever go on dreaming world, because we never know. And this is just not practical. The dreams are just not a practical part of our life. We really never give much importance to it. But dreams are one thing that needs attention, I think. You need to take care of your dreams. You need to have dreams. You need to know what you're dreaming. And you need to understand why you're dreaming. This is the basis. So I'll just conclude here. And dreams is nothing but that keeps us sleeping more. Perisha problems might even create new ones. But if you want to find out more about dreams, I will. What I will suggest? Just sleep on it. Thank you so much.